And now the review you've all been waiting for, I'm sure. This is it. This is the bag that I felt fit my needs the best overall out of like the 6 or 7 that I bought and tried and rejected. This is it. This is the Vanquest Javelin 2.0. As you can see, I've already got morale patches on it, and I've already started to customize it a little bit for how I wanted it to work. This bag and the Sitka are very similar in size. Let me reach across and put them side by side. As you can see, these two bags are incredibly similar in size and shape. It was the extra little bits involved in it that made the difference for me. The Maxpedition here on the right is in their wolf gray, and then the Vanquest is in their black multicam, which is under their Premier Colors line. So let's talk a little bit about why I decided that this would be the one for me. Even though it doesn't have a water bottle holder, which in a perfect world is what I would like. So, a lot of it had to do with things that are difficult to articulate. I love the contrast. I love it. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's amazing. I think it's beautiful. I love that about this. As you can see, this bag is meant to be worn across your body and then opened. And this is part for the belly band. It's got a big pocket here along the front of this. It's got other pockets here, pens, pencils, admin stuff. I'm not using it for that, but nothing says that you can't or won't. And another big pocket here in the back that I've got a bunch of Ziploc baggies in. It does have your lanyard. And the lanyard is actually pretty long. I've got an eating set attached to it. But as you can see, the lanyard itself is fairly long. I don't like lanyards, but it is what it is, and I'm stuck with it. I could remove it. I felt like I would just use it to hold some silverware in place. Now, we do have this pouch here, and it's just your standard front pouch that you would find on almost anything. I've got a small waterproof container with some dryer lint for fire starting inside of it, and I mean, it just goes in there just fine. There's a balaclava, zips up, no concerns. This also has this little button snap there on the front to keep the zippers in place, and I assume it's an added security measure. I don't care about it, so I don't bother to snap it back up when I'm done. When I want to access my equipment or my gear, I don't want to have to fumble fuck with other things. So, let's flip this up a little bit, move it down. You've got Velcro here, you've got Velcro here. Just like the Sitka and the Malgata, you've got this section up top with some shock cord on it to hold things in place, and this, you can stick a flashlight or something underneath this tab and it goes straight across. Flipping this up, you got this main pouch here. These elastic straps here will not hold a magazine. Pretty sure you guys can see the bic in there to give you an idea of the size. I do have a magazine tucked into the pouch right here though, and then there is another pocket here in the back. It's worth noting that the contrast coloring is throughout, and it's also of a ripstop material, but the contrast coloring is throughout the bag. If you don't like the contrast coloring, you're out of luck, because it's something that Vanquest does on almost all of their bags. Coming down here to the side, we've got some more MOLLE webbing. Along to the other side, we've got more MOLLE webbing and a pouch. I use this as my admin pouch. This pouch has another lanyard in it, and the lanyard goes 3/4 of the length of the pocket itself. I got pens, pencils, Sharpies, a notebook, a battery pack, and a digital voice recorder in there. Let's look at our main compartment. So as we flip this over, again, here's another button snap that I was talking about, which would keep the zippers in place. I don't like it, so I don't utilize it. It's worth noting that it is fairly heavy duty, and it's not just easy to pull out and pull off. It's fairly substantial. So I feel it actually hinders me getting to my equipment. I'm sure that's actually the point. So this pack is meant to be drawn around your body and in front of you, and then utilized in a manner like this. Now, like I said, the contrast is everywhere. Let's pull this stuff out of the way and let's take a look at this. Now, it came with 3 of these dividers, and these are Velcro in, and you just pull them out and you rearrange the contents in the interior of the bag as you would like. I do have a complaint about it though, and that is the fact that the Velcro doesn't go all the way to the bottom. As you can see here, it just goes through the middle portion, and that's on both sides. It does not go to the bottom of the bag, which means when I stick this in, there is actual portions on the divider of unused Velcro. You can see that up here along the top. There's like 1.5 inches of nothing to stick to. But I do like the divider concept. I'm very happy with the divider concept, and I am enjoying it. Let's talk about the pockets that come in here. Let's pull this stuff out of the way to make it easier. So, this bottom part here is got some padding on it. You've got the Velcro material on both sides in order to use it for your dividers. You've got Velcro and an elastic tab here for a very large pocket which opens up like so. And then here on the other side, you've got 2 Velcro pockets to utilize. And you've got this one up here on the flap of the bag. If you wanted to put a passport, ID, wallet, something like that, I imagine that's about the right size. It's not very thick, so you're not going to be able to stick very much in there. Let's turn this upright and look at it. We've also got padding here along the bottom, and as you can see, it opens up. I mean, I fit my palm in here. I don't know if it's very easy for you guys to see, but my palm rests comfortably across the bottom of the bag. It's not huge, but I don't want a backpack. I use this for EDC, for all the things that I might possibly someday need, but really hope I don't. Let's zip this back up. Now, one of the things I liked was how this zipper curved around. I liked the way this works because it allows the bag to be held across your body and operated in a very intuitive manner. Handle along the top, we got some neoprene. Flip the bag around and look at the back. So, this is not an ambidextrous bag. I feel the need to point that out. It is not ambidextrous whatsoever. Let's tuck this lanyard back in. We've got padding here. It's a nice soft mesh material. As you can see, the same material continues up along the strap of the bag as well. You've got a pocket along the back, and you've got your Velcro material here. I assume this is a CCW pouch. I am not a fan of off-body carry, even if this is on your body all the time. It would take you longer to draw your weapon if you need to present it. To flip this bag around your body, unzip, dig in, reach out, and then present your weapon 2, 3, 4 seconds faster than just drawing from concealment alone. So I don't like that idea. On top of, this means I can't ever put my bag down and walk away from it if I needed to, like in a college classroom or a grocery store. I put my bag in my back, or I put my bag in my cart and then walk 5 feet down the aisle. I can't do that because you're not maintaining positive control over your weapon, and that's unacceptable. This strap here, or this clasp, is meant for the belly band, which I don't use. 1, it doesn't look flattering on me. 2, I find it unnecessary. 3, it interferes with the wearing of the bag. If you were to flip it around while wearing it, the belly band would be in the way. That's no good. Now, we got another neoprene covered handle here. Got some more molly webbing here. I had a problem with the bag, and I solved it with a piece of equipment I wanted to carry anyway. And, well, let's see if I can get this undone easily. So the strap on the bag is incredibly easy to move. It does not hold in place very well. And that's this strap here. This Velcro band doesn't hold it in place, and so it was flopping all over the place. So I took my carabiner and I just connected it from here to here. So as you can see, we'll move this out of the way. This just slides all over the place, no questions asked. Found it really aggravating and annoying. It was also getting twisted and tangled up, which I did not appreciate whatsoever. So, like I said, I solved the problem, and now I don't have to deal with it. And it was a pretty easy fix. I mean, you don't need to use such a massive carabiner the way I did, but this is the one I was wanting to carry with me anyway. So, boom, now it doesn't go anywhere, and this doesn't bother me. The buckle is huge and substantial. However, the buckle also requires you to press on the tab. This tab here, let's zoom in. You can see it better now. This here needs to be depressed in order for the buckle to loosen. I imagine it's a pseudo safety feature. I'm not sure how well I feel about it, but it's such a minor complaint for everything else I'm enjoying with this bag that I'm not that worried about it. If I'm caught up on something, it's not that much more effort to do this. Maybe if my hands are full, I might think differently. Your thoughts on this might be different as well. You've got a D-ring here. You've got another carry handle here. This is very sturdy nylon on the carry handle. And you've got an elastic loop here along the top handle. I'm not sure what it's for, but it's there if you want it. If you can think of a reason or use for it, good for you. We've also got some more D-rings on the bag. We've got one on either side along the top. So right here and here. The reasons why I like this bag, the reasons why I picked this bag have a lot to do with the aesthetics of it. I thought it looked good. My wife actually agreed with it looking better than the other options. She liked this better than the Sitka. It fits everything I need to fit. I haven't finished outfitting it yet. I haven't put the first aid kit and the other items that I need to fit in there. But it does what I want it to do, and it functions, and it holds everything I want to hold. I like the contrast. It's all those little things that when you look at something and you're like, why do you like this? It's hard to explain, but it just works for me. So I was very happy with this bag. Let's give you guys a peek at what it looks like when it's across me. Okay, so here is the Vanquest Javelin across my back. I got this in the left-handed S-type. It has no issues with drawing my weapon. It sits comfortably in the middle of my back. I could actually cinch it up a little bit and sit it like this and up, and again, no issues. As you saw on the strap itself, when we turn around here, this is where the carabiner sits. And so there's a lot of straps. So if you're bigger than me, well, if you're bigger than me, there's a lot of problems involved. But if you're bigger than me, you've got the extra space to use it for. You can use it to strap things down to. Here's where it looks like strapped across my chest. It comes down under my breast and then under the arm and around your back. So, this is the bag I went with. This suited my needs. This fit what I was after. It fit me as a human being. I like the color scheme. I got a thing for orange. I was in the Coast Guard. Don't hold it against me. The way it's designed, the ergonomics of it, everything works great for me. So this is what I went with. This series of bag overviews has been designed to give someone the idea of what each bag looks like, how big it is, where the pockets are and everything else. Because I really struggled with this. I mean, I spent literally hundreds of dollars buying these bags just so I could see what everything looked like and how it all worked together. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below. Constructive criticism, peanut gallery, anything like that, send a message. I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks again.